Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Many Polos.
It's like, no, Gab. It's like, that's right.
No, I think that's just part of getting older too, because my brain does not want to do as much, especially in the winter now. This winter. I know it's fall, but it feels like
This time
winter.
change has been shit.
Yeah, it sucks.
I do not approve. Thumbs down.
My thought is why we're all like super interconnected now, right, with the internet and our phones change the time on themselves. Why don't we just like lose a few minutes of each day and then gain a few minutes of each day? Like we won't even notice it. We're asleep.
Well, you won't. That would not be okay.
I don't think our internal clocks keep time down to the minute, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but a bunch of like factory processes and 24-hour automated things.
Yeah, everything
I don't think
is
would appreciate that.
is on a 24-hour quotation. I'd put 24-hour in quotation there because that's how we just keep time. How else would you measure time without the 24-hour clock? But it's more of on the metabolic systems that they use it on that keeps that clock, and that is actually diurnal, which means it's from the sun. So when the sun's there, we're like, hey, awake! I'm awake! Yeah, let's do stuff.
Yeah,
or we could just abandon capitalist society and let people be free. Just run away to the woods and, forage and hunt and gather for sustenance.
Yeah.
Usually when the sun comes up is right about when I want to go to sleep. Like that's my time to go to sleep.
I was gonna say, I think a better option than just removing minutes or adding minutes throughout the day is removing daylight savings, because it does not apply to our society anymore.
No.
Like, it's such a old school. No one likes it. It's not like it's a part of society that we're like, oh, this is such a good time.
No.
Oh,
well,
man.
and like we're everything's disrupted right now. Anyway, because of COVID. Like now would be the perfect time to ditch it. We're like reformatting everything anyway. I just get rid of it now. I still am a big proponent of abandoning society and running away into the woods, but getting rid of daylight savings time would be a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the wrong direction, because it helps control the society a little bit more.
We
daylight
are
doing creates that extra chaos, It makes everybody angry.
There are more auto
abandoning.
accidents.
Yeah.
There are more visits to the ER and more car accidents on daylight savings time day changes. Because the wildlife is also not used to they're not prepared for time changes. And so their usual, avoiding of traffic patterns is all fucked up.
Dude, that's actually something I was totally noticing this year, too. I was like, look at all these dead deer. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that it's hunting season and they're all running out of the woods? No, that doesn't make sense. There hasn't been that many all year round. And people hunt all year, just they hunt more around this time, but still wouldn't make sense to me. So what you're saying kind of makes some sense.
I don't know, I saw a lot of dead deer before daylight savings.
There are just more deer.
I think there's just more deer this year because of COVID. I don't know how that makes sense, but it seems like they were on the hill where I live. There was a group of 20 deer that were coming to feed up on my hill.
Probably because they haven't gotten hit.
Yeah, by cars because people haven't been driving.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
Ripple effect.
But Liv, to go off of your to go off of your run away from society thing, small group of people are doing a tiny home competition about that
Yes!
concept exactly.
Yes!
About like just being
Living
like
off the grid.
fuck society and like running away.
I would love to see your like final design.
I would love to as well, but the people I'm working with are
Dragging their feet.
make me not want to provide a
Fucking your
final
idea up.
design.
Oh no. Well,
Yeah.
if you ever, sit down and design your perfect, sustainable, tiny home, let me know. Because I don't think I'll ever buy a traditional house. I
Yeah.
don't. And so just like buying a plot of
Dude.
land and putting a self-sustaining tiny home on it is very appealing to me.
If you ever want a tiny home design, please let me know. I freaking love tiny homes. So
Mhm.
I'll put my heart and soul in it.
Yeah, I don't really like stuff. I don't really want stuff.
Hi, Bree.
So tiny homes are very appealing to me. There's a lot of things about tiny homes I like.
So
Right? There's like
in-
it's the
Oh,
chance to
and Johnny.
be innovative and yeah. I love it. The people I'm dealing with right now are very like I'm an architect and like design and it has to be like shapes. And I'm like battling them
Function.
because I'm like,
Form
yeah, but a
versus
tiny
function.
home needs to be innovative. And so
And functional.
and functional that's the other thing. But it's also a competition, so it can't be like too much on the functional side. And
Yeah, that's my biggest drawback from every type of competition. I've participated in a few myself, but they're so focused on the best one, and which in most cases is just the prettiest one in their opinion. So you have to really like cater to the judges a little bit. You gotta like get in their heads.
Does being
Yeah.
especially since
void count as having a long rest?
What's that?
Does being in the void count as having a long rest? So I can level up now. Just asking.
Yeah, for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
I was
I
gonna
think
ask
that
the
I think
same
that
thing.
friend's name is Warren, and everybody seems to be similarly feeling as what I was recanting the last time, where you're waking up. It feels like from a nice rest, but it is all blackness all around you still, and
Do we?
Okay, I was wondering about that.
Do we?
Go ahead.
Do we recover our exhaustion too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. Oh no.
Hey, babe. When you get on, we go take. Oh yeah, you're a new person. Never mind. I went, hey babe. Whenever you get on, we get along. He went, yeah, my character's dead. So.
Oh.
So, as you guys are kind of
Someone just went wah wah wah.
just looking around at each other too, you do notice a singular, other than the people that you can see, like I'd mentioned before too, that are there. You can visibly see them, but for some reason there isn't any light, and you don't even see walls, floor, ceiling, nothing. You just seem like you're kind of like you almost get that falling sensation too. But there is a torque where Baharash used to be, kind of in between Griselda and Warren,
Oh.
that you guys can see.
Is it still like glowing like ours, or is it dead like the other ones we've seen?
It seems to be glowing, but fainter.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Hold on, I'm not there yet. I'm still fucking with shit. I accidentally created two phantom.
Yeah, the U, T, and F are capitalized.
Are we? Did I?
And you guys also hear just the faintest scraping and gurgling and just unsettling noises that don't.
Faintest?
Yeah.
It's not faint.
You mean
It's
like
terrible.
my tummy just made? It's not faint.
There's nothing faint about that sound, Josh. I opened
Astral.
Astral and I was like like the sound of just grinding bones, like I was like, how to shut it off?
I can shut it off now, since you guys have all heard it, presumably.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
it. I'm not in yet.
Oh, okay.
I
Once you
haven't
get
heard
in,
it.
let me
Hold
know.
on, let me put my other headphones on.
Terrible. Are we
I don't
level
think I
7?
realized that they
Oh, gross.
came from Astral.
That
I
is,
just
that,
thought
like,
it was,
makes you wanna puke.
background noise.
Takes me back to the haunted house days.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, you're very faint though.
Okay.
Let me see if I.
Oh. Okay.
Not that faint. My definition of faint is apparently bad
What?
anyway, so.
Oh.
You
I
dead.
mean, I can always like boost my mic.
You're sounding better.
So.
Better now.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Good. 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 Check. Check 1 2.
Yep.
Check 1 2.
So you guys are all
Question.
kind of standing around checking and like, you hear that? Yeah, that's some weird shit. And you're also just kind of standing around looking at each other, and way off in the distance,
Oh fuck.
there seems to be a deep blue light coming from the north.
Oh, an unconscious bugbear.
And you get a
Bugbear.
faint sense of another living being up there, yes.
Looking at my map from top down, I don't know why, but I get the feeling it is a unconscious bugbear. Sorry.
Oh, it's really far away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like way up there.
Can we see that far?
Yo,
in
I'm
this
back.
darkness?
There isn't necessarily.
I guess
So,
it's the only light.
Yes, just for a simplest explanation. But you don't understand distance really in this space, because it still kind of feels like you're falling, even though you guys look like you're or rather, yeah, you're looking around at your friends and they seem to be standing, even though you have this sense of falling.
So we're on the same plane. Mariel tries to take a step. Does she like feel anything?
You kind of feel a solid surface under your foot, even though that odd sensation of falling is still with you.
I feel like we should all do a dexterity check, because if I feel like I'm
Just
falling,
try
I
to-
feel like I'm gonna have a hard time walking.
Yeah.
Can
I'm gonna try to do a cartwheel.
Yeah, are we on a hard surface?
Well, that's what I was gonna. Can I do an investigation check? Can I like bend down and feel?
Yeah.
Ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you need a dexterity saving throw?
You don't need it, but if you're gonna try
No.
and move quickly or far in a different direction, maybe. I would say that walking is no problem, even though it's a little unsteady. I mean, it's a sensation, so you could technically kind of just shove that feelings down and just keep walking.
I guess
Right.
17. I'm gonna try to like move towards the bugbear.
I don't see your person moving. You can
Oh,
actually
yeah, I'm
physically
gonna-
try to move.
Go.
Oh no. I guess I run into an ethereal wall.
Yes. So as soon as you hit that point, you're like, "Dum, what? It's like a slightly filmy shadowiness in front of you.
Sorry. Wait, I guess my character should still be freaking out about not having his crown.
Probably like looking through his whole pack, like, where is it? I know I had it. I was wearing it.
Let's just say that that has happened, and like he's now more transfixed on like getting out of here to try to find it, or whatever. Blah blah blah.
I'm gonna try and move forward as well.
And that same sort of thing happens where there's like a barrier in front of you stopping you in that direction.
I'm gonna kind of reach out and do I feel anything physically in front of me?
Your hand presses up against something harder than air, but you don't see anything still, and it feels like ice almost.
I'm gonna
push.
Nothing seems to. Your hand is pushing up against something.
Is it cold?
It does have
like
a
ice?
cold sensation similar to ice.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my magic sword and like try to push it through the foggy, like hard surface thing.
So, Mame's gonna jump as high as they can and see if there's anything above us.
There is nothing
Josh.
above you.
Side note.
Should I make some sort of attack with my
What was that,
sword?
Romira?
Yeah, this is completely out of character. I can't find the message for the photo Instagram promotion thing.
Oh, it's in the second set. So there's
Second
like,
set.
yeah, there's like the main, and then there's like a general.
There's
Do you see
yeah,
what
there's
it,
primary and general.
yeah, general. It's in general.
I don't see it.
Should I make
Don't
some
or
sort of roll to with my?
There's only 3 in there. Unless it's Sharu.
Some sort of roll. What's that one?
I said I was gonna try to push like
Oh,
my magic
never mind.
sword through the
Oh, right.
wall thing.
Never mind, I found it.
Okay, good. And the sword does meet some resistance too, and kind of stops before you're able to puncture it, whatever that barrier is. And you guys hear that bone crunching sound coming closer.
Oh,
Wow.
great.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Holocaust Museum in the Holocaust Museum in Germany, where you're like walking on the plates to remind the people of like all the people that died, and it's like this real discomforting. It's like supposed to make you feel real uncomfortable because it's like faces, and it's like crunch, 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 and like terrible, but it does what it's designed to do, which is make you feel really terrible.
See, like the sound doesn't bother me that bad. It just sounds like someone's dragging something across the floor.
So Mame's gonna pull out their torch and tinderbox and light a torch.
I was gonna...
And the light from that seems to come off of the torch, but doesn't illuminate anything. It's almost as if
Nothing?
it's almost as if the light after it comes off of the torch starts to be just evaporating or dissolving into the blackness.
I say to her, I tried that before you all guys got here with my magic ball of light.
I'm gonna stick the torch into the weird gray, denser than air stuff that won't let us pass.
It falls to the ground.
It falls?
It doesn't.
Like-
It doesn't stick in. So like.
Oh no! So I'm not trying to stick it in. I'm trying to like poke it.
Oh, okay. When you said
Like
stick
I'm
it
trying
in,
to take the lit torch. I'm gonna like stab or not stab, but I'm gonna try to stick it in. I'm gonna see if it'll penetrate or if it'll catch fire or
I'm following you.
how it interacts with the flame.
So it kind of, when you're poking it with the flame, it kind of sputters out as if it had hit cold, but then also the flame seems to, like it had been with the air, be absorbed by it.
So it doesn't catch fire.
When I tried to like push my sword through, was it like, did it feel like hitting like glass, or is it like how hard it does the wall feel?
Like hard as stone or something very solid. From your vision though of Myra, I'd seen the way you were facing. You kind of watched Mariel peer around a corner and disappear.
Fucking Mariel, always disappearing.
I see your hand.
In my investigation check, it was only 11, but what did that come out as?
I would say that you start to kind of like, you're touching the floor, you're kind of following it till it gets to the wall, and you're following the wall, and you're like, oh, it goes over in here. And you're like, you keep walking around, and you go, oh, it turns again this way.
Okay. Come on, guys. Oh, that's not Mariel. Oh. You follow this way. There seems to be break in darkness. Ba, 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 ba. So Mariel's gonna pick up like I guess her interaction with a bard and being a bard. She's gonna pick up a slight just hum. Because Sarah Tchaikovsky is a bard at heart, and oh, it's okay. This way. Oh, whoa! Oh, this is a room. Oh
so
my!
wait, can Mariel see things the rest of us cannot?
Not where you're standing currently. No, she can only see the things that you're seeing. So you're kind of following her.
How is she navigating?
She's currently just
Feeling
all over
up
the
the
walls and and the floor, just running her hands around.
I am my own god now. No one can stop me.
As you say that, everyone roll initiative. Stat moving.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to fight. Oh, I really don't want to fucking fight. You fucking kidding me? One.
That means you'll go last?
Yeah, so now you know what we're going to be fighting.
Yeah, and we get a chance to, soften them up for you.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think high initiative rolls are a good thing.
Also, you
I don't
left
like high initiative rolls either.
sleeping friends back in the other room. So that's what's happening with Ash. Bob
Are
had
they
not
our
woken
friends?
up. Friends, quotation, sorry.
Acquaintances.
Companions.
I think that's debatable.
Peoples that are stuck in similar situations.
People in proximity.
Okay. Alright. And out of the blackness materializes these effervescent-y looking glowing figures. Do I have everyone's... Oh, wait, I gotta get Mariel in here. You're at 19, actually, not a 3. Oops. There we go.
13 out of 6.
Thank you.
Got mine right. A 4.
That's alright, you don't go last. I see Myra's is actually a 12. And just gotta scroll back up. Flint did get a 5 and 4 and Mame 11. Oh, okay. Alright. So you'd seen that happening just as you round another corner, Mariel, but
yeah,
get the first move.
So am I where I am now?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I'm like far past rounded corner, so that's where I'm at. That's why I'm asking.
No,
Because
you're
I'm passing people.
yeah, you're passing people, but you're still like, so you could probably hear your friends kind of and you turn around to see that is what is yeah.
Friends.
Again, yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
I don't like how surrounded I am. And that they're all shadowed number 7.
I'm just gonna kind of shout out and be like, guys, does everybody see these things, or is it just me?
See what?
We're not alone. So wall that way, wall that way. These are shadow people. I'm going to. Sorry, guys. Yeah, being the first one in initiative is not great. Because I kind of just, I don't have to go through any of them. I'm already, like, significantly past them.
Oh, you're still like 10 feet, maybe, about away from the closest one.
I was gonna say, are you just trying to run away? Mario just takes off.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of. But then, okay, so Mario's like, I'm gonna ready. So she's gonna be like, oh fuck, and then like turn around and then like start feeling the wall, right? But then it's gonna like hit a point and go, but if these popped up, probably gonna need these people. Oh, okay. So she turns around and she tries to do, pulls out her great hammer. Actually,
well, she's deciding what she's going to do. Josh, I would like to ask, is my character kind of unsettling now with his newfound archetype?
No. Unsettled, you mean? Like, is he afraid of them?
No, I was talking about more people around me, like, or.
Do we notice a change, and are we distressed by it? The rest of the party.
Is there a
just do that
visible appearance that I'm missing here?
No, not that I know of. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Because.
No, I wouldn't say at this point. Kind of all distracted by other things from a passive perception standpoint. So they wouldn't have. They aren't. Or are you referring to just the fact of the crown and some of the incidences from earlier and their fading dream, or?
I was talking more about the thing I chose, this level up that I sent you.
That's what I thought you meant. And that's what I was asking about, that visible appearance for that, because I didn't see anything necessarily. And you haven't necessarily worked those new skills yet to be scary or unsettling, as you put it. Got your giant hammer there, Mariel. What you doing with it?
Yes, which is not very monk-like, but it's Mariel-like. So she takes giant hammer, swings, and it was a 6 to hit. Chateau number 7.2 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 or 7.4. This motherfucker. I'm guessing it doesn't hit.
No, I was just double checking.
Yeah, okay. And so I am going to see, thing is, I think I'm going to never mind. Okay. So I swing and I miss. And
Swing.
Yes, and then I'm going to put hammer away and step back. And put my arms against the wall and then prepare myself. And that is my turn.
And I don't know which shadow this is. Oh, did it get highlighted? Not yet on my screen. Oh, there it is.
So, is there a reason they're all shadow 7? Like, are they in the shapes of 7s? Are there just these weird green 7s hovering around, or is that just a typo?
You can consider it a typo. It's more or less just a.
Yeah.
There's
so
more shadows.
My thought is, it might just be one person that is duplicated.
Oh,
So that's what. There's a good chance that we might be swinging at things. Sorry, that's inner. Maybe Mariel says that on her little twerk thing. Watch out, these might be multiple. This might be manipulation. I just saw this spell.
Maybe they're all shadows of the Seventh Samurai.
Like magic tricks?
So the one that is pretty much the farthest away from anyone takes a step towards Griselda closest and swings with an ethereal halberd towards you face.
Cool. It doesn't hit.
And you just half step out of the way as it slides right in front of your face. Then this one takes a step towards Flint and does the same thing here. Ooh.
Bruh. Oh yeah, that hit.
And
Oof.
swings for a dead center mass, and you feel this cold radiating from where it hit. No blood or anything comes out.
Wow, and your strength is reduced by a d4.
Yep.
That sucks.
I got a question. I'm reading this thing. It says non-evil humanoid dies. What if you might be evil now?
I think we're all evil.
No, I wasn't.
It's the evil campaign.
I was true neutral. I was kind of more of a self-centered dickhead.
So you also feel, after that cold radiates through you, this just sapping of your energy, and you start to kind of shiver.
So if I were to die from this, it would just be another shadow person. Is that am I reading this right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you not an evil person?
Well, the spell, not the campaign.
No, well, now I'm confused.
Well, because the spell says a non-evil humanoid, so he was asking if you're, like, if you were evil. Because if you're...
We're all evil.
Are we all evil, DM?
That's up to you guys. It's not my choice.
Like I said, I don't know if I fully have made that transition yet.
Yeah. It's technically that you've been selected by an evil god to become evil gods. Doesn't mean that you're evil right now.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. I am resistant to necrotic.
Oh, nice. So half that damage, only 4.
Wait, I didn't see the damage of the attack. I just saw the strength.
Oh yeah, the damage was 8. It's up there at the total. So it was halved to 4 for the damage, but the strength was 3.
Is our exhaustion gone?
Yes, it is actually gone from.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Oh, and we had a rest, right?
Yep.
Be right back.
All right.
And with that attack, where is it? I have a thing. Emanate tectonic energy as a reaction.
You're causing earthquakes over here?
Oh, nope. I meant to send it. How do I send it?
Telekinetic energy, even better.
Okay, there we go.
He did not make it. The save. Oh wait, it's a strength? I thought it said dexterity for some reason. He still did not make it.
So then I click this. Takes 16 force damage and be pushed 10 feet away from.
That's awesome. How would you? I'm trying to read it through cat, but how did you cast it and such? Like, what's the process for it? So I know you cast it in reaction, but
It doesn't say here. It's a
totally up to you then.
okay, after he hits me in the chest, I kind of fall back down to one knee and catch myself with my hand. And I look at him and my eyes just turn white. And I need to think of something cool to say really fast.
Zynga.
And I throw my hand out back at him and I yell Bazinga.
And from the center of your palm, then a blast of energy, color of your choice to be determined, flies forth, hits it in the center of its chest, and it poofs into nothingness. Back into the shadowy darkness of you guys's. It's not even a corpse or any goo left behind or anything. But then the one that was next to it takes a step and takes a swing at Griselda as well, with another through the air. And then it's your turn, Griselda.
Okay. Oh, did that other one miss
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It didn't show up for me. So.
It's just above Flint's
Oh.
reaction, because I was like, oh, okay, the turn's over, and then so we just went in, did that kind of, kept that roll. It was a 10, which I knew did not hit.
Yeah, it just misses.
Ooh.
Yeah, my armor class is 10, so it's not like it.
Yeah. So it would have just been like passing through the very hairs on the tips of your nose.
Yeah. Okay, so shit, there's 2 in front of me. Okay. So I'm going to reach.
Was that the end of that?
Okay. Yeah, sorry. So I'm gonna move towards this one right here, and I am going to reach out my hand, and as I reach out my hand, I lay, like, it looks like I'm gonna hit the creature, and I reach out to, like, slap them across the face.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. That's a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Does it hit? Okay.
Yeah.
As I make contact with its face, just this, like, green energy pulses from my hand across his face, and I cast Inflict Wounds, and he takes 25 necrotic damage.
And as opposed to the poofing you'd seen before, the greenish energy kind of infuses it, and it starts to melt away. And as it hits the floor that you guys are standing on, it kind of away. It also seems to die.
Okay.
Seems to die. Lovely.
I think that's all that I can do. Yeah. Not on my turn.
Okay. Then it looks like it's Vilmyra. Mommy on deck. I need to start doing that more often.
So, is Flint standing like right in front of me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see
Yep.
him. We're like on top of each other. Okay. I'm gonna step over the dead body. And I'm
Oh,
gonna.
there's nothing there. It's just a representation. It poofed.
Oh. Oh, right. Well, either way. And then I'm going to pull out my broadsword and attack it. Actually, I am going to use my bonus action to hex it first. And then, so basically, it's a concentration spell, and so I'm hexing this target specifically, and then if I hit it, it deals an extra 1d6 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to hex it, and then I'm going to pull out my broadsword and just try to like swipe through it, like cut him in half.
How does the hex go? Because it's petrified by the mute. What do you?
I'm gonna like reach out my hand, kind of like this, and then I say something.
Peace be with you.
He took your bazinga.
Yeah. There we go.
The power of Christ
Peace.
compels you.
Peace be with you. But I say it like kind of like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, peace be with you.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. And you see his face kind of contort, almost as if he was about to scream. And
Yes, it does a 7 hit for the broadsword.
Wait, does the person who was screaming "fuck"? Are they okay? Was that
Yeah, I'm
genuine?
good. My cat slid off my lap and stuck her claws into my thigh. I'm good.
Oh, I was gonna say this sounded genuine. I just want to make
Oh.
sure you're okay.
Yeah, Yeah, we're good.
Owie.
Fuck.
The 7 didn't hit, but the hex did. So I don't know how that works. Do you have to hit with the other one for the hex to work, or because it doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, he'll still be hexed.
Okay.
So, like, in the future, if I attack him and I hit, it'll deal necrotic. But, like, this round, it won't do anything since I didn't hit him with the broadsword.
Okay. So that kind of contortion of his face was for the hex, but then he just like he focused on you at that point too when you were about to swing and just dematerialized where you were going to hit and rematerialized.
Hello there.
And then it is Mame's turn if you were done with yours.
I see your pretty face.
Just a tail.
Yes. Guess not.
Nope.
Huh. That's okay. I saw her ears.
She likes to sit right in front of my screen, so that's.
I'm
her
actually
preferred location.
surprised my cats haven't started bugging me. Although now that I've said it, I've probably jinxed it.
Yep.
So we'll see.
It's okay. You can never have too many cats.
So was that?
So I'm looking at my
It's true.
inventory. Because I'm assuming that my melee weapons are going to be useless against these shadowy creatures. And so what I'm looking at is I see I have a water skin that's filled with grain ethanol alcohol. And also a whistle to summon Nobunaga's shadow puppies. I forget what that means. I don't know if I blow the whistle if shadow puppies are going to appear. But I'm real tempted to blow this whistle.
Do it.
So yeah, so Mame's still holding this torch that I lit, and I have this grain ethanol alcohol. So does blowing the whistle count as an action?
Light the torch because the torch went out.
Oh, the torch went out?
Yeah, when you struck the wall, like the light left it. It just.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then my question is, if I light the torch, what I want to do is throw the grain ethanol alcohol at the thing, not on another player, but towards the shadowy stuff and catch it on fire. So I don't know how many actions that takes and if I can do that in a turn. And if I can't, or if blowing the whistle to summon the shadow puppies also counts as an action. Like, I don't how many of these things can I do in my turn?
So the ethanol and such is in your bag, so taking it out would be like a readying action, which was it'd be honestly the full action too, because it's probably not on top. So if you're getting it out to get it ready, normally like a weapon, we've said you don't have. I don't make you use a bonus action to draw the weapon, which is what most of the time is required. If it's at like your hip.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But it's a whole action to ready it. So most people take that to mean that even if it's sheathed. But I disagree with that. But I do think if it's all the way like in the bottom of your pack in your middle of the fight and you're like trying to kind of like, oh, I got this alcohol, and you're like, wait a second.
Right. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So what about the whistle?
The whistle is probably something similar. You'd probably be able to blow it with a bonus action, though, in my opinion. You could probably do the same thing, honestly, with that. That'd be how it works. So it'd have to be a full action. It'd just be the other way around. So it'd have to be like a full action to actually get it out, and then a bonus action to actually be like, all right, I'm ready to go. Blow on the whistle or grab it and just like toss it. For the alcohol, though, you'd have to roll a dexterity to see if it would hit.
So how do bonus actions work? Can I just like, don't I have to have one?
You get one every turn.
Oh.
So some of your abilities are bonus actions, and some of like minor actions are considered bonus actions. Like,
so can I?
And some combats would be like you can't even speak, but you can use a bonus action to speak instead of using.
Gotcha. So can I pull out both the water skin and the whistle in an action? I know I can't use both of those as a bonus action, but can I, if I'm rummaging around in my bag, can pulling both of those things out be my action? Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess, because I don't think lighting these things on fire, I also have to light the torch again, and I don't think lighting these things on fire is actually going to work. That's just my, like, I don't know what else to do, because I know my axes aren't going to be any good. I'm assuming my axes aren't going to be any good. Maybe I can light my axe on fire if I put the alcohol on the axe. Next turn, I'm going to blow the whistle to sub in Nobunaga. I know you're not ready.
But I can describe what happens. So basically, you'll get a visualization as I go along here, but flames erupt in space next to you in this portal shape, and a flaming hound bursts forth with a empty plate on it and a notepad on the plate that's also blank and seems to have a writing utensil on it, and it just whoop, and then the portal closes.
But the puppy stays.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if I can do anything else, but cool. I'm gonna pat the dog on the head. I'm gonna scratch behind its ears. But that's my turn, I guess.
I started already off in the other direction, and then it's Sasha's turn. It looks like, yeah.
Why?
Flint, you're on deck after some shadows here, so.
All right.
She's gonna move over to this shadow right here and use tail. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
7 damage, and then 7 piercing damage, and then it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
It does not.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, so wait, this melee weapon attack hit? Or would have hit?
You see it kind of strike it, as if it were taken off guard, having rematerialized after Vomaira tried to strike it. Gets struck in the side of the head with this thing. It's the tail of Sasha, just like tink, and you see it as if it had been hit, but it doesn't seem to react past that. Let me see here. Going to it now. So it did 7.
Mm-hmm. 7 piercing.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
So it looks like you hit it, but I have to put on these health bars too. That's the other thing I need to do here. But yeah, it looks like you hit it with something physical, but it didn't stick like you were expecting.
Okay. She's gonna kind of move back this way, and that'll end her turn.
Okay. Still working on that Hellhound, but I'm going to go to these guys' turns, which I think it's the other 2 over here next to Warren.
No.
Yeah, the one behind you swings at you. That appeared behind you. It has advantage. Neither of them hit though. So
yeah, so 10. Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. It swings a little high, and you're like, "Whoa, there's one behind me! Shit!"
My roguishness, I just kind of like lean out of the way.
Yeah. And then the one in front of you, you're like, "Oh shit!" as it starts to take its rapier towards your face with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. With 11 necrotic and 1d4. So, -3 to your strength currently.
So I just have... Okay. I don't know how to imply that on my character sheet. But it would just be like normal rolls then.
Mm-hmm. So you feel you dodge the one that's coming behind you, and you feel the other one. You're like, oh shit! And the rapier goes through your eye, passes out past your skull, comes back through, and there's no blood or anything, but there's this cold emanating from your face and your head, and it's kind of going down your body. But yeah, so that it would work that you're feeling this sense of cold and shivering, and just not as fortified as before. I don't know if Flint has any advice on the minusing of your strength there for a minute on D&D Beyond, but you're up next.
I just have it wrote down in front of me.
Oh, okay. Good call.
Well, I was asking if I could do it somehow so my rolls would be accurate.
If you click on your skills underneath, like on that bottom, you have that little snowflake thing, skills. At that point, you can edit your, like, if you click on strength, then you can customize and, like, if it's a -2 to it, then you can do, like, magic bonus and then click down twice.
Where is this?
On the page, on the skill, like the long thing.
Mm-hmm.
On the bottom it says skills with the little settings symbol. If you click on that, you should be able to edit all your skills.
Thank you, Sarah.
I just did it to figure out persuasion because I've been trying to figure this out for like since I got my cloak of Loki.
Right.
That only affects persuasion and not charisma or wisdom. Charisma. Sorry.
You're alright. What's Flint doing here?
Alright. I am going to cast Thunderclap.
Mm-hmm.
So
everybody, including your teammates, within 100 feet of you. Because this is each creature.
yeah.
So everyone make a Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
God.
23.
Yes, nice. You gotta beat a 12.
What did we need to beat?
A 12.
Yeah, nope.
I'll start with this guy. You hear a big yipe from the Hellhound. Oh, okay. I have to go through each one of these guys here. First one doesn't make it. And you said that was 4? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
It was out of a D6.
Yeah. But it says once I reach level 5, the spell's damage is increased by 1d6. So would that be
Yeah, roll another d6 then.
All right, there you go. So that comes up to 7.
Okay. So what do you do to cast it? I'm assuming, I mean, it's a clap, it sounded like. What you had in mind there.
Okay. This is what I got in mind.
Oh god.
Oh, fuzzy cat on screen. Sorry. Distractions.
Mow.
So as I look around, I see all the shadows all around us. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna hold my hands in front of me, make 2 tight fists. I'm gonna grab my knees and I'm just gonna let out one hard twerk of a thunderclap.
Okay.
Really? We're twerking in D&D
Yep.
now.
Fucking
Oh
thunderclaps.
my god.
Wow, Sasha,
That's
you really
amazing.
hit both sides of the totem pole.
Right?
Oh, shoot.
It's
So-
a thunderclap.
All of...
beautiful.
I just shouted from the other room. He's like, my next character is already dead.
I think you're good, actually. I think you're more than 100 feet away, so... Yeah, I'm not counting.
No,
it.
I think he just
No,
meant
just from
he
sheer
doesn't want to play this
ridiculousness,
campaign
that's
anymore.
amazing.
I got you.
Of all the original ideas I've heard so far in D&D, that's up there. That's like top 3. Like, oh my god.
You're just lucky there wasn't a dead body.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So,
mm.
looks like Warren, you're good, but everybody else took that or that total of 6 damage, which you guys just kind of hear the ass, and you cover your ears as it's ringing, and because there's the shockwave that propagates from the clapping of these 2 cheeks together, and the shadows just kind of for a second, as if they had just been, if they were like a sheet of paper that had been shook. Is what that looked like from their end of things. You guys pull your hands away from your ears, though, and there's like a little bit of blood dribbling.
You
Two
give me
questions.
nude human.
2 questions.
Yeah.
One is, you said Warren doesn't, but does Mario? I'm trying to think. Mario 1d6.
Give me food, man.
Right.
I don't.
And then
I don't see your roll in there.
no,
I'm going back.
because I. Oh, Constitution save. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't get hit, is because my Constitution saving throws are legit.
That's over a 19.
No, 12. You just got to make it 12.
So I rolled a nat 19. I just didn't add a Constitution. So,
Oh, the bonus. Gotcha. Yeah, so you're good.
and then my second question is, can I see to notice if any of the shadows don't wave?
The one in front of Warren, in between you and him, did not.
I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And
My
it is
turn now?
Warren's, if you were done with yours, Flint, and your ass clappery.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with my sword of nope to the one in front of me. And that is not a 15, a 12.
Okay, that hits.
So that would do 8 points plus 4 because I have that brute perk. Or a D4, I should mean.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So,
It would do 10
okay.
damage. I'm gonna wait to see what happens to him.
What you aiming for? Anything in particular?
I'm gonna go like for his neck.
Your sword sails through his neck. You feel a resistance as it's going through, as if you're chopping through a neck. But his head just kind of pops off and tries to pop back on, and then falls to the side, just on his shoulder.
Like it reconnects just in the wrong place, or it's just,
Nearly headless Nick.
or it's like actually not connected.
It just kind of sort of goes in the wrong spot, like on top of his shoulder. So, yeah, the first one I think is how you described it, more or less.
Okay, questions. So I'm gonna use my regular sword and not go for that guy, but the guy standing next to me. The guy who missed.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 15.
Mm-hmm.
And it does 10 again plus 4, plus a D4. Oop. No, not 2D4. How do I? Hold on.
That's a
Okay, so and it does 13.
aiming for anywhere in particular with this one?
No, I'm more of just swiping back.
And you catch this one in the shoulder and slide diagonally across its entire torso, and when this one separates, it just poof.
Does that mean it poofs?
Yep.
Damn it. Okay.
And then I'm going to oh wait, do I have to, is that a bonus action, or do you have to have a bonus action to disengage, or?
It should say.
Yeah, I was trying to remember off the top of my head too, because I was picturing what you're talking about. Mario.
I feel like. Yeah, because disengage is a general action, but unless your character has a bonus action to disengage.
Yeah, because monks have that, for instance. That's where I was thinking about it too.
So if I just use my movement, I would have.
As far as I know, anybody can use their movement to like back up and disengage, but when you do that, the creature gains an attack of opportunity on you.
Right, which is what Morin's trying to avoid, is what I understand.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and let him take the attack of opportunity because I already got hit once. Okay. So I'm playing the law of averages.
Probably not a bad way to be.
Does not hit.
What is yours off the top?
I got a 16 armor class.
Okay. So you start to take a step back, and as he swings at you, you hold position just long enough for him to line up the attack, and then you sidestep it as it goes by.
Let's see, so I moved 1, 2...
You get away.
You know what, I'm gonna move here. That's gonna be where yeah. What? Oh, I guess that heart thing is a signal that I have a thing going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just to remind you about the strength.
That's my turn.
Then it is the last shadow's turn. Which, having forgot to do this too. He takes a step towards the newly summoned hound and swings at it, being the closest thing.
Dog! Oh, this soulless creature needs to die.
I'm about to give you control of it too, but I'm going through this turn right now. Mame.
My turn?
It's the hound that's getting attacked. I was gonna say for the future turns, but it's in your control.
Oh.
But right now it was just because I hadn't given you control of it yet, so you didn't have access to its stuff here. But it misses as it were, and kind of just misjudges the size of the hound. And then it would be Mariel's turn.
Okay.
Griselda's on deck.
I'm going to step up, unarmed strike. Go for a. How dare you attack our dog? Whoa! And that is. What? Jesus. Stop it. Natural 20! Yeah!
Well, you're kind of getting the gist of how these creatures have been being destroyed. Do you want to describe it?
Describe.
That's a death.
What?
That hits. So it's.
Okay. But I didn't even do my damage. Doesn't matter.
No, you got a nat 20. You got a nat 20. You killed it.
Okay. I'm gonna do like one of those things where you hit the nose and it like goes up and hits the brain. So she's like, "You dog," and like one of those moves and just goes
to the head that's on the side of on its shoulder too. So as you feel the satisfying crunch of flesh under your hands and the nose go in the back of it, its skull basically all the way to the back because it falls off of its shoulder before it poofs as well.
Okay. So is the last shadow figure still there?
Is it the last one? I think there's two more.
There's two.
3 total.
But you said this one didn't.
There's two right here. One here. One down by Vomira and Flint.
Okay. And so then I am going to use I'm going to use Flurry of Blows to make another unarmed strike. Kind of do one of those flip things and snag that guy as well. Oh, not as good. Not as good. Not good at all, actually. That is a 8 to hit.
So you go to grab it, and your arm goes through it.
Okay. And at that point, I'm going to. That was my bonus action. Okay.
Ooh.
Is it?
Is that your third, like...
No, so that's an action.
Because you have key points, right? So did you use all?
Yeah.
Because your key points are, you can use them. You can probably describe it a little bit better than me, Griselda. But that you use them, and they don't come back until a long rest, but they gain you another action basically to attack.
Yeah. So, but my question is, so you have your action, and then you have your bonus action. Can I just keep spending key points, or is it only like you can spend a key point to get a bonus action? Because I'm at the point where I would like to flip back and disengage, but that would be another key point.
So Flurry of Blows. I can't remember. Does Flurry of Blows specifically say spend a key point and use your bonus action?
It says after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Oh wait, so it's 2 unarmed strikes, so I'm making another one.
Those were the 2, I thought. The one was to the head and the other was to the trying to flip the person.
But then I would roll again. No, because I should make a total of 3. Because I take an action, I hit the guy, I rolled 20, and then I flipped. Like, it was me being over dramatic as saying, like, oh, I'm going to attack, now I'm moving to attack this guy. So then I did the 8 to hit, and so then I'd roll again. To hit again.
Yeah, you could hit again. That's what I was thinking. From the times you've used Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, there's also, I think, something that'll say, like unarmed strike as a bonus action. You can strike a thing too, so I think you can get 3 punches in. But I can't remember if that's because of the like monostatic trait that I have, or if it's just a standard thing for monks.
1 bonus action.
It says after you take your attack action, you can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed. So to me that says I attack, and then I attack twice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I'm at. Alright, so it's a 19 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah. That's a dirty 19, but... and that's a 3 damage.
I'm assuming this one wasn't, you don't have something for you're aiming, or...
No, there wasn't anything particular.
Okay. So this
Guess I'm
one,
going for it, yeah.
after you had taken your arm through to try and grapple and throw over you, he kind of did that thing where he separates right where you're gonna grab, but as you're coming back around, you kind of swing your upper torso back around and pick up your leg and kick him on the side of the head, and it connects somehow, even as you're jumping to kick him in the side of the head a little bit, I guess, because you're short. Or somehow, he just still doesn't understand it. He looks confused too. He's like, short person, head, foot, what?
Yeah. Wonderful.
And the one down by Vomira takes his saber and strikes at you for a 21 to hit. If you were done with your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yep.
Just clarifying. I did that to Zeph a lot in the other campaign. I felt like just because of those key points and the bonus actions, I'm like, oh, you're done with your turn. Nope, still going. Okay, sorry.
No, I'm like, nope, gonna punch this thing now.
Yep.
So that hits, but I'm also going to take a reaction to do an uncanny dodge. So it's gonna just have the damage.
Oh, interesting. What does the... How does that read? I have to go
When
back
an
to it.
attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Oh, nice.
So
So it's
he
still...
hits me, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
he's
So
like a little Matrix.
as you feel it about to strike you, basically, instead of the Matrix situation, it'd be more of the... You block it, so you're still getting hit by it, but you're not getting hit, like, on
Yeah,
the side
entirely.
of the head. Yeah, you're getting hit on your
Like,
forearm.
no touchy.
Yeah, exactly.
So whatever damage
And
was.
it was 9, so I would say 4. And then you would take... As the strike hit, though, too, you felt the cold spreading through your arm where it struck that you blocked with, and you have a -2 to your strength.
So if I have a +2, I'd be at 0.
Yes.
Okay.
Until long rest. As it reads. But then it is Griselda's turn.
Okay,
And Myra, you're on deck.
What kind of creatures are these guys? Like, are they labeled as constructs or undead?
Oh. You're pretty much guessing, considering where you are and what's been going on, they're undead.
Okay. I just am asking because I have like one of my traits.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to turn and look at this guy right in front of Elmira. And
Exhaustion on me again, Josh?
Hmm?
Did you add exhaustion to me again?
No, I added a status symbol to yourself and Flint and Warren, which is just that -2 to your strength, just to so you.
Yeah,
have
no, I
something-
just meant in D&D Beyond.
No.
Oh, the website's yelling at me.
Does that to me sometimes too.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
okay, so I'm gonna turn to this one and kind of shout, be like, "Hey, you!" And I'm going to hold my hand up to my mouth and like kiss my fingertips and blow the kiss towards the shadow and cast Ray of Sickness. And I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
Oh, that is the 8, so no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm
With
picturing
all of the
this.
natural one.
I'm picturing this as like that floating lipstick kind of shape
Yeah, it's like
Rolling
green.
Stone.
in a green color. Yeah, that's floating towards
Yeah.
it, and as it would have struck it, it kind of just parts in that perfect shape right where it was going to hit.
Ah.
And then it'd be Vomira's turn.
Oh shit.
If you were done with yours.
Yes, I'm done with my turn.
Okay. And Mom is on deck.
Whoop whoop.
I'm gonna put the
19 to hit the ghosty in front of me.
that hits.
Okay, so it takes 7 piercing, and then it'll take some necrotic because it's hexed. 2.
So 9.
So 9 total.
if you wanted to have an idea of what you're doing there, that's death. Otherwise, I can describe it.
I mean, she just slashes at him.
Okay. So, as you slash at him, the hex seems to have taken full effect. He's still got that disgruntled look on his face, and like he'd swallowed a lemon, and you cut him in half, and the top and the bottom half kind of just fade away. Then it's Mime's turn.
Poof, motherfucker.
Okay. So this shadowy 7 here is still kicking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna attack with my axe, since that is actually a thing. I guess I should have talked to this hellhound first, but too bad.
You like summoned it, and oh, excuse me.
Yeah, he has that tray with the paper.
Nothing on. There's nothing on the paper. It looks like. And
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that though.
And
I wonder if it's like that journal in Harry Potter where it like absorbs the ink.
Ooh, that would be cool. Instant messenger.
and
Chat.
are you aiming for anywhere specific on this other shadow here?
I'll try to lob his head off.
With your great axe. And his head flies up to what you would imagine there would be a ceiling, but kind of disappears while his body's still standing there for a hot minute. And it kind of moves back and forth and then falls over before poofing.
Vaguely chicken-like. Cool. Yeah, I'll talk to the Hellhound next time.
There's nothing else. You guys are out of combat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I got a question. Is there like any residual like coldness in like the eye that got stabbed?
Yes.
Which eye is that? Just to know.
Left.
Okay.
So he knows what which eye patch to start sewing. We might want to stick close. These things came out of fucking nowhere. And Mariel turns around and starts stealing the wall again. And then looks back.
So before we carry on, guys, do we want to take this Hellhound with us? Do you guys want to send a message back to Nobunaka? Should I dismiss it? Less helpful than I anticipated.
Do we have anything we could tell her?
Maybe we should test out the notebook. Just write like hi or something.
Draw a penis.
Yeah, or that. That works too.
Cast blood curse on the paper.
Okay, so wait, is there a pen with it, or is it just a blank notepad?
There is a pencil. Yes.
Okay, so Mame's gonna pick it up and just write greetings on the pad.
And
can we talk to the Hellhound?
I don't see why not. You can do whatever you want. But on the notebook, what appears directly next to yours is an ellipses, as if something were propagating.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my chest piece to check if there's anything valuable nearby.
And it's a very faint sensation, so you hadn't noticed it until you'd focused on it, but that glowing that is very far away seems rather shiny. That's what you
Ooh.
kind of get a sense from your armor.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna tell the rest of the group it seems like this is the way. The way.
Do you know D-Way?
Backwards?
No, we came the other way.
Well, since it seems like we've turned lots of corners, it doesn't seem like it's a linear path wherever we want to go. So
And it looks like
I'm
Warren
content with.
has mostly disappeared from your vision as you're talking about that.
Cool. Thanks, Warren. So I'm content with following Muriel.
Stick together! Good sheep run. Son of a bitch! Sorry, go ahead, Mimi. Or Mama.
Just I'm cool with following Muriel. Well, who knows, this path that she leads us on may circle us around to the shiny thing. Oh, I can move it. Okay, cool.
Following the leader.
I'm just gonna motion to the Hellhound to follow us, because I guess that's what's happening right now.
Yep. It is
There
under
seems
your
to be a
control
room
currently
here.
now, too.
Yeah.
This seems to be a room.
You seem to be a room.
Be wary. Your mama's a room. Ha ha!
Oh.
Oh shit. Aim funny. Alright. Back up a little bit.
We're like an inchworm. We keep bunching up and then spreading out.
Ooh,
Dead end.
I'm over this way.
I'm gonna yell down the hallway and be like, "Hey, it's this way."
Following
It's
Muriel.
also this way.
Nope, it's not. This is a dead end.
Aye.
To the left.
This seems like
Beyonce knew.
this little like nook here. I'm gonna use investigation or persuade or perception to see if there's anything. I don't know what I should use.
Investigation, probably, at this point.
A 13.
So you start feeling around at the end of this, and there's a little bit of a you know it's a dead end for sure from the force that's been holding you guys into this path shape, but it seems to be you're questioning whether or not there's more to it. You get a sense that there might be.
Okay, so that was investigation. I pull out my
We've been here before.
I think my mouse just died. Hold on.
Oh, this is not good.
Somehow, some of you have migrated.
I'm just kind of I'm just literally doing what my character would be doing, which is just like slamming my token into a wall and seeing where I can go.
I pull out
I
my
got you.
glowing ball of metal
Uh-huh.
and see
Oi!
if it like not like shows anything, but like see if I can like
Ow.
make out like
Oh.
details, like like if I can see silhouettes of stuff.
And when you pull it out, there seems to be one little tiny solid piece that's like a crevice down to your left that doesn't pull the light away from the orb. It kind of reflects it a little bit, but it's kind of oily looking.
Ew.
Oily. Like it's a glossy black, or like it looks viscous.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Griselda slamming themselves against walls to beat them. To just say fuck this.
Oh, wait a second. Where'd you go, Mariel? There you are.
It's more of
How
like
did you go that
less of like a viscous, well, kind of like a viscous oily, but more of like that sheen that you get on a polish of metal.
Hey.
Is it like sticking out, or is it like just
It's
like
just
indentation?
right where the two shadowy black pieces of what you're calling the wall and the floor come together.
Back here, Hellhound.
Touch it?
And
Ignore that blip.
for some reason before, when you weren't touching it, nothing happened, but now your nipples stand at perfect erectness.
Oh boy.
Is it?
And
I
you
feel
kind of take your fingers and run it along the sides of it, and notice that there is it is kind of like an unformed blade. Like there isn't a blade on it, but it is the shape of one before it's been made with a pommel or anything like that. You're pulling it out. It's unmade sword of an unknown metal.
But it's like it matches like the blackness that is around it, but it's like somewhat shiny.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a shine if you hold light close to it like that. But when you're standing away, it looks basically like the same material of everything else.
I'm gonna put that in my backpack. Backpack.
And I put it in a bun.
So, you got Griselda and Flint want to describe what they've discovered?
This is fucking terrible with two things.
Well, I believe both of us have broken noses.
Just been slamming into the walls.
Yeah, I feel like I've just been taking my staff and just like smacking the wall.
Oh, like a blind person.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey!
I found you, Miss New Booty.
Speaking of that, Bugbear here, are they like a Sleeping Beauty kind of thing? Like,
Ein's roll perception.
Alrighty.
Are you
Oh.
perception? There you are. I have real good perception. Roll.
For the people that found their way, like any direction.
I can't give you any kind of help.
You just have to.
I literally was just taking my character token and just like smashing into.
Yeah, I mean,
Can
I'm
confirm.
doing the same, but I am in a
He's about to
group
right
right now.
Where did you go? All right. I'm guessing too in the regards to things. Yeah, you ended up in between
Oh,
stuff.
well, if it does, you can.
And there's first thing I noticed was
All intents and purposes, you guys are all in this room now. Getting
Okay.
up there, except for Warren, probably. You're getting closer, though, it looks like. Had man-
Wait, Josh, can you
Yeah.
please share us what this thing looks like when you're done? Because my mind is
Yeah, that'd be
tilted.
great.
I need to know.
The
I
funny
need to
thing
know,
is-
Josh.
The funny thing is I don't see any of the walls either.
Where did this come from?
I made them
Why?
up. I drew
Why
them,
do this?
but they're invisible.
What? Why'd you do this?
So, are you saying there was the
Why?
chance that there was no way to make it here?
No. I made sure that there was a path to the place. I just can't see it when you guys are running through it because the walls are invisible.
Oh.
So, and you kind of, you're laying there, unconscious, Bugbear, and you get a slight hearing of
I think
things,
I'm
but
still
you're
lost.
like, it's just a, oh shoot, you were getting close. I thought you were almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just picture Volmyra like feeling up a wall, going, "Guys!"
Wait, stop moving.
Anybody wanna buy drugs?
Stop. I keep trying to grab you. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
there we go.
What?
It might take a
Okay.
second. For it to-
Yay! I made it.
What is the blue thing?
So, I'll give you a bit of an overall description here first. You guys come around a corner and you see an unconscious Bugbear laying on the ground next to a massive looking stone that's got a rainbow of hues in it, but it's not radiating it. It's only radiating this bluish hue, which seems to be pushing the shadows in this region back, actually. And there's a stone floor that you can see under you now currently when you're inside of the shadow of the light. And there is,
What
like
is
I
this?
said, the unconscious Bugbear right there.
So wait, the person is unconscious Bugbear, not this blue.
Yes, this blue is like a giant stone boulder.
Okay. Cool.
And the blue light is emanating from the stone, or is the stone actually blue?
Oh God.
Whoa, what?
What
Oh,
happened?
I know what happened there. That's kind of funny.
I just realized how I could have found the pathway, and it makes me really sad that it took me this long. Sorry.
What, you weren't running your character into everything?
Yeah, I was, but I realized that
You could have drawn. You could have drawn on it.
Yeah, on the map.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Is
You live, you learn.
Is
Bye,
there,
loves.
is there a fix
I was-
to that? Okay, there.
I
we
was thinking the aura that you
too.
have, what I just did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do that too.
No, because you can draw over the walls.
Yeah, but
Ooh, shit!
oh,
Nope, got it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
you
No, you're
can't
right.
draw
You're right. Oh,
So I say to Flint, who's standing next to me, what are we going to do with this bugbear?
I don't know.
Aw.
And I'd kick his knee. Because I assume he's laying down, right?
Yeah. Roll perception with advantage.
Me or
Eins.
Gotcha.
you just drawing over everything?
yeah, I am.
In frustration
yeah.
for. I can't delete it.
I mean, coloring in this entire map would be fun.
Ooh, so I'm not alone. We're gonna do.
Next eurythmic veracity instead of Legos.
Which I still
Yeah,
want
but I can only
answers
see-
for what the hell we were building.
The future. Dude, has anybody seen Lego's like advertisement of like Build Back Better? Like that's their new marketing Kitty Cat. That's like their new marketing campaign. I was like, holy
What?
shit! Like the world is ending.
Mm.
Here, I took a picture of it. That's like their new
What's their new campaign?
Build Back Better.
Get it.
Kids are Legos.
Right, but like the world is ending. We have to rebuild.
Yeah.
Out of Legos. The only
Oh, I get it.
Where did I go?
See, What blows my mind is that it only draws it to a point.
Oh, that was you, Liv, that was drawing. I was trying to clear Sarah's. That's
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Yeah, but I can only see like as far as my character can. So I can scribble all over the board, but I can't see it. So I stopped.
So we need to walk and scribble.
Anyways, so you wake up, Ainz. I'm not sure if you'd come up with your reasoning for why you're here, but from a backstory perspective of things, you were looking for a certain someone and fell down a hole in that pursuit and hit your head, and are waking up here now.
Who did that?
That's from Ainz. Ainz knows that. Which is the bugbear. But he hasn't introduced himself. Flint.
Which is...
kicked it. The bugbear. And it was, it's waking up. I don't know what you're doing, though.
So, so I got kicked, so I know someone's there.
It was a light kick, though, because there was no damage rolled.
Okay, yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, I just know that someone's there. I wasn't planning on, like, attacking no one. I'm not. But I want to, like, shoot up real fast, like, boom, like, as quick as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna, like, oh, who the fuck did that? And who the fuck are you? Because I'm assuming Warden's, like, look right in front of me, based on how they're positioned on Astral.
Yep. Your assumptions are correct.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
To Warren, just right in his face.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna, like, jab him in the chest, just, like, firmly, not to do damage, but just, like, a firm, like, you fucked up.
You.
Not to be that person, but wouldn't your jabs do damage? Like,
I'm aware of my strength. Like, I know.
Isn't your intelligence, like, -1?
No. My intelligence is 11.
-1.
It's 1. So, or no, it's 11, not 1. It's 11.
Sorry, it wasn't Rebuild the World. Or sorry, Build Back Better. It's Rebuild the World. Anyway.
That might be worse.
That makes better. Build Back Better is the not right. Anyway.
How would... What?
Fight.
Mommy's
I'm
just
standing
gonna
in the
start collecting
corner, instigating.
Warren says, calm the fuck down, and you need a breath mint.
Oh.
Take one step back.
I was just about to say, I'm gonna step over here.
Fight.
I'm gonna. Alright. Let me get back to Astrals on my character page. I'm just gonna, like, grab someone by the shoulder, like a friend you haven't seen in a while. And I'm just gonna be like, oi, yeah, you might be right. And I'm gonna take a step back.
Is it like, you might be right?
I can do that, yeah.
Just give him a big waft.
No, I'll do it the nice, friendly, like, hey, my bad.
Now, why did you get in my face? He's the one that kicked you.
Oh, is that right? You kicked me.
Aye. Clock is wearing off. Sorry.
No, you kicked me. No, you kicked me. Sorry.
So there's obviously a door in the map. What would I need to roll for my character to know that?
You wouldn't notice it necessarily. It all looks like a stone dead-end corridor currently. I left that in there for convenience, so I didn't have to build it back while we were talking.
Ah, I see.
But, actually, Ainz would know that, more than likely. And also know where you're at.
Where are they at?
Where you're
That's
at.
in a hole. Where is here?
You know
Who
that
is
you,
here?
in pursuit of said things, you were attempting to get to, and you presume you're in it, the Palpitea, the Shadow Realm.
Alright.
Which is the land of two major bugbear god deities.
Does he relay this information to us?
I'm getting there. So you said it's the Palpate?
Yeah. Yeah, close enough. It's that's how I said it too, but this is how it's spelled.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. I don't know if I can do that voice again. Okay, so, how'd you guys get here in the, Palpate? You guys even...
You just gotta start every sentence. You gotta just start,
man, I
start
like
every
the
sentence.
Palpitations?
You just gotta start every
Like
sentence
heart
off with an...
palpitations?
You gotta start every sentence off.
Excuse me, heart palpitations. Sorry, Josh, I keep
You're
talking.
alright. You just gotta start every sentence off with an "Oi!"
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Well, where is the Palpate, as you say? What is this place?
Because this place gives me heart palpitations. Terrible.
Almost as if Loki's too close.
It's in the...
I do not give a fuck about that man anymore.
Oh.
He's done nothing for me.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I asked, Zwei, is that how you say it? What Palpate is exactly.
You would know, Ainz, that it is in the abyss, or the underworld, as most would know commonly.
So it's the underworld in the Shadow Realm, or is it like...
It's the Shadow World in the underworld.
Okay, it's the Shadow
World. So
World.
there's multiple realms inside of the underworld, just like there's multiple realms inside the above ground world. So it's of Tareth.
So this is just one
of the realms.
One of the realms in the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
So does he relay that information?
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not going to try and repeat all that. Yeah. I'm just.
Or you
so almost to Warren almost says to himself, "Great, first the labyrinth, then to hell, and now we're in the fucking Shadow World. What the fuck?"
How low can you go? How low can you go?
Also know, Ainz, that hell is just behind this rock over here, but that this is a silk stone that stands in front of you that you're going to use to navigate further in search of your god in the Shadow Realm. But that's neither here nor there. So that's information you have.
Okay, but that blue, like that stone, that's the way out though?
That blue stone can help you in navigating the labyrinth of the Shadow World, because the Shadow World recedes from, and shadows and ghosts and ethereal things are afraid of the silk stone, which hell uses at this entrance to it to stop them from taking over hell. Basically, it's like a gateway to hell, a back door into hell, but also into the Shadow World.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that information to Warden as well, because that was super technical, and I'm afraid I'm gonna butcher it.
Okay, so I say, okay, so that's the door back to hell. Noted. And I really wish it was more of a switch that just turned on the lights than a fucking stone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think we should take the stone.
Rub the stone. Does it get brighter?
I was kind of more hoping it would just be like there's a switch we could flip that turned on the lights and we could see what we were actually doing.
Do I know anything about that? If that's even possible.
What is it? Sorry.
Being able to see through, I guess, the darkness. It's all black on my screen, so I'm assuming.
It does help you see through the blackness, so to say, but it also keeps things at bay from in the shadow realm, lesser beings, mostly. And you guys are looking at it while you're talking about it, and you see these little pock marks as if people had chiseled pieces of it off.
Okay.
I guess I try to do that.
Yeah.
With the hand axe I have.
Roll of strength.
Ah. Okay, so this is. That's a 4.
Nothing comes off. Your hand axe bounces off.
I try this time, but with more fury.
And your hand axe hits and then carves off the smallest sliver. It still has a little bit of glow, but if you were to spit on it, it might dissolve, you're afraid, is how thin.
What tools do I have?
I'm gonna ask Flint. What are you guys even doing here? How'd you guys get here?
What are you doing here?
I believe you
I'm-
asked, lady.
I'm down for that. I mean, I'm just waiting on an answer from someone.
Well, we were trying to go through the back door of hell, but you know how that goes. Going through a back door unprotected.
This guy, boy.
We're on fire tonight.
It does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not pregnancy.
It turned into a shitty situation.
I get it.
That's good.
So this must be poop hole.
Another
That's
poop
rough.
shoot.
Poop shoot. Oh shit, not that again.
Poop, shoot, boogie. Down,
Oh,
down,
fuck
down,
me.
down.
Poop snake at the end.
So could I use another strength check to try and get a bigger piece off, or?
Yeah, you don't ever have to technically stop this. It's just as long as your will holds out to keep striking this. There's no strength of will in, or what is it?
That was in that one.
Can
Oh,
I
no.
use?
Roll a dex save, Ainz.
Oh shit! All right.
No.
Just
Is there-
Heinz, or?
Nat 20.
So you see the axe coming through the air as it ricochets off the stone, and you grab it by the blade with dealing no damage. Like, so you grab it perfectly, like just between two fingers, basically, before it hits you.
I'm like, oi, dickhead. The fuck are you doing?
You're breathing a little heavy at this point too, Ward, because you're, you know.
Trying to get a piece of this stupid fucking rock.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah,
But I'm not
that's
feeling myself after I was stabbed in the face by a shadow demon.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Would you
Yeah.
kindly get me a piece?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Can I hit it with my halberd?
Yeah.
All right.
Halberds are like those giant pole axes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So, while his sword is still in my fingers, I'm just gonna whack the stone with my halberd off my back, and put his sword down and hand him a piece. Put his sword down.
This is my hand axe.
Oh, okay.
And he hands you a medium-sized chunk of rock, probably about 10 pounds.
Holy sh!
That's medium?
Yeah.
You're
That's
all
a-
gonna need a piece if you're gonna navigate this
Big
realm.
big ass bling there.
What's this stuff made of? Lead?
When you say medium-sized piece, how?
It's the size
Big
of your
is-
head.
Okay, so that makes sense.
I mean, a medium-sized piece for a bugbear is probably like an XXL for any other bunny else.
It's not far from it. I'm actually, when it comes to like that kind of stuff, I'm actually considered a large creature at that point because I have the large build or something.
Who's taller, you or Mame?
Stand back to back.
I got a lot.
No tiptoes.
I think Ein's your question would be, who's this Mame?
I'm gonna see the Goliath and ask who that is too, because I imagine they're coming like towards me at this point. If we're doing the tiptoe thing,
No
No.
tiptoes.
No tiptoes.
or well, yeah, no tiptoes. All right.
Back to back. Butt to
I
butt.
mean,
Cheek to cheek.
No thunderclapping.
Mame's been here for a while. They're just chilling out. Watching it all go down.
You want me to break big rock with my hammer, and we break into a bunch of little pieces for us to snack on? Is this what this healing stone? I can.
Snack?
Mario, I don't think we eat it.
We don't. What do we do?
I mean, we could.
I think he said it just provides light through the tunnels and prevents like more shadows from coming after us, like what happened earlier.
I must have a chunk of darkness still in my ear because for some reason I totally thought I heard this thing is a healing stone. That you eat, I don't know. I'm drunk off of this darkness.
That's not the most emo thing I've ever heard.
There's a little thing called love. Just kidding. I hate Loki now. Alright, so but still we break off chunk and then we have hand chunk lanterns.
I just put down the piece in front of Mame that Zai
The
broke
10-pound
off.
piece.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we should probably break this up.
That's
And I
cool.
step back.
Oh yeah, what's your name, bud?
Oh, I'm Mines.
Eins.
Like
How do you spell that?
It is 1 second.
like the
Like
cat
ketchup?
food?
It's like,
No, not Heinz. Eins. It's AINZ.
Yeah.
A-I-N-Z. Okay.
Pronunciation wise, it would be like you're saying Heinz without the H.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
In my case,
Wait.
every time you're saying it, I'm thinking of the number 1 in German.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, isn't it Eins dry?
Heinz Wide Dry.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Is it just the name for one in German?
Pretty much. Enunciation-wise, at least. Not spelling, though. So, yeah, you hit it with your hammer there, Mariel, and split it into 12 smaller pieces.
I grab a piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I grab 2 pieces.
I'm gonna grab 2 pieces and hand one to Sasha.
So there are...
Mame's gonna pick up a piece.
Okay.
What would you call this exactly? Glowing stone or whatever?
Silk.
I'm
Ilk?
sorry,
I'm
I didn't catch
Take a
that.
piece too.
Eins had called it a silk stone. Is what you guys were calling.
A silk stone.
I'm gonna break a piece off for myself too.
I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's minus.
What is this
There's
place
12
we're
of
called
them.
again?
For the simplicity's sake, it's the Shadow Realm.
Yeah,
Um,
Shadow Realm.
As we're all having this conversation and looking around, I realize someone is missing. Where's Baharash?
Where's Bob?
Mom is just
We're
gonna
missing a few
just bow
people.
their head and put a hand over their heart.
I'm gonna kind of lift
He's
up.
back with the other people.
He didn't come back. He
Mm-mm.
wasn't there when we came in. I found this though, and I'm gonna hold up the torque that I grabbed off the ground.
Well, that's unfortunate. And then I just walk over and pick up a rock.
I like when Mommy's being all somber, and I'm like, "Oh, he didn't come back. I found this," and Myra's just like, "Sucks to suck."
Hell yeah.
Pretty much.
Is anyone else a healer? Like a healer
Oh,
healer?
yeah,
not just,
does-
like
Does
temporary?
somebody need assistance?
No, I don't think so at the moment. I was just checking because he was the other person who did that normally.
We'll be fine.
Yes.
You're also
think we said
realizing
that.
the other two members of your party you guys left in the beginning of the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
Ash and Zolas.
Yeah.
Don't know if
And
you care
Bob.
or not. Yeah, Bob.
Troll Bob.
Oh yeah, Troll Bob. The troll.
I feel like walking around in the Shadow Realm, like, we probably wouldn't leave people.
If we were in the good campaign, I would agree with you.
No, but see, even in chaos, like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I feel like we formed enough of a bond as a group that we feel like
Kind of
I
like
don't
a
know. I
band
feel
of
like
thieves.
like
Yeah.
oh shit, they didn't wake up from whatever was happening, right? We all woke up from this experience that we formed together, and this two people didn't come back yet. I feel like we'd have an obligation, especially since we're all in this like unknown location, be like, that would really suck if I like woke up. You wouldn't even know what was going on. Like, if you woke up and you were in hell and you're like, oh, I slept too long, the group just left, but like you wake up in complete darkness and like have no, yeah, like, I feel like chaotic or not, your character would just have a basic judgment of like, this is a generally overly shitty situation, I probably wouldn't leave.
I
Yeah,
see
like
where
fending
you're
for your
I see where you're
own.
coming from, but
yeah.
my character is very self-centered.
I would say if there were people that wanted to go back to get the other people at this point too, just to, make things easy for you a little bit, is to roll a survival on those people, and maybe they ask the rest of the group to stay here while you get the other two people that are left behind.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Is like, Mario, are you bringing that up out of character or like in game?
I'm out of character, kind of like a not really sure what's going on, but now that we found a point and end, and now that we figured out what it is, yeah.
I can give an extra stone to Sasha and send Sasha back through the maze to like leave with them.
If she's cool with that, I mean, yeah, because I don't know.
Yeah. Does anybody have like a like parchment or anything? Actually, I think I have.
Oh, you
No, I don't.
can't Sasha speak common?
Yeah, I was just gonna leave them a note.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Mommy's big enough to like carry, right? Like, who is the largest strength?
Oh yeah, probably this big guy we just found in Mame.
I don't know, what are you guys' strength?
So my strength is. Where are you? Yeah. +4, 18. +4.
I had +3 when I still had that.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Hey, Ines, would you mind going with Mame and Sasha here and retrieving our other party members?
Well, I guess I can do that. But it's... Yeah, I can do that. I got my own thing I'm trying to do in here, but I can help you out for a little bit.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to find my god.
Oh, yes, those.
Warren is
Well,
going to...
We are trying to be gods, so...
And also, as you kind of near Sasha, I don't know if you put the torque on Sasha, or just gave it to Sasha to hold, or...
I'll put it around her neck.
And as Ines kind of approaches Sasha and Mame, the torque seems to blink slightly when Ines approaches it.
Do I see that?
Oh yeah, it's pretty evident.
Does Sasha like feel anything weird, or?
No, you all kind of feel the sense of Manipoldus stirring again, though not like he's actually talking to you, but almost like he's thinking about it again. Almost like he's thinking about it.
Warren is going to head back to that little nook where he found the part of the sword.
Sasha's gonna take the torque off and hand it over to Ines.
I'm gonna like skeptically look and be like, "That's not gonna blow up, is it? What is that?"
I guess we all turn to him as he says this and just show
Put it
the
on your
ones we
neck.
have.
Yeah, I was gonna say
One
you're
of
good,
us.
and I'm gonna
One
like.
of us.
This sounds a little culty.
Well, if you imagine following the orders of a table culty, then yes.
Yeah, that's culty.
But you can talk to us over long distances.
Yeah,
It is.
so.
It is kind of helpful.
I'm gonna take it, but I'm not gonna put it on my neck. I'm just
Okay.
gonna put it like in my bag.
Oh, before I head back to that nook where I found the sword, I asked him, you wouldn't happen to have seen a crown anywhere, would you?
No crown.
The blinking persists.
Warren mumbles under
as-
his breath
as you
he
place it in your bag, by the way.
placed what in my bag.
That was for Ines.
Oh.
He was putting the torque in his bag, and it was blinking, and it continues to do so.
Warren, you're like, "Wait, what in his bag? He has what? He has a crown?" Very awesome.
Yeah, Warren does like to lose his shit.
Yeah.
No, as he says, no, I haven't seen a crown, Warren just mumbles under his breath and heads back to where he found the sword. With the blue piece of thing now.
Just generally ask your guys' little group if he's okay.
Mame just shrugs.
Are we
Are
okay?
any of us really okay?
Hey, finger guns.
I hear this around the corner, I just poke my head around, and I'm like, I'm fine for this group.
All right,
Relatively
then.
speaking,
Yeah, wait.
I'm great.
Wait, how attractive is Warren?
I mean,
Going off the picture Jesse drew,
yeah.
I mean, because in the... I'm trying to decide whether my character would respond with, "Damn right, you're fine."
I would say like he's like I don't know how to put this. I wouldn't say he was
look
ugly,
like-
but he's definitely not like a 10.
I feel like compared to this group too, like he's a lot more put together looking than.
I would say a 6.5 to like a 7.5, depending on your scale.
Okay.
I just said as he was walking into the kitchen that Warren is the group pretty boy.
I
He's
was
the
going
back-
to
he's a backup singer for a J-pop band.
I was gonna back that up with the solid 8 actually is what I was thinking from that scale of 1 to 10.
But
Mariel's feeling a little thirsty. She would say it.
Warren is I don't know if I would call Warren put together. He's lived most of his life roughly, I would say that.
I like that.
Oh,
He's like a constant drifter.
Yes. Commitment issues? Yes, please.
No, he just can't really stay around in a place too long without being executed.
I mean, that sounds like what she was saying.
Yeah. My point still made. Okay, cool. So are we did Bugbear man, I don't know why I said man. Bugbear. You said there's door to back to hell here? I don't know if we
Bear
really
pig.
want to go.
That's
I
his name,
do.
Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, at least there's light in hell.
Yeah, but I'd be more curious to find whatever this guy's god is.
Did Mame, Ainz, and
Sorry
Sasha?
about that. I'm back.
Did Mame, Ainz, and Sasha also leave? I know Mario was asking.
We talked about it. I don't know if we've actually left.
And Mario was also asking Ainz about this way back into hell, as well as talking openly about whether or not they go look for your god.
If you guys want to, sorry, hats off. If you guys want to leave, and then maybe our group talks about where we're going, and then when you get back, I can ask them about the door of hell.
Yeah. So are we actually traversing the maze again, or are you just gonna teleport us, Josh?
I was gonna do the second option, but I was also gonna say it would be a long rest to some degree, and a roll to quicken it up, a survivor roll to be specific.
Who's all rolling?
Anyone that's going back quickly,
Oh,
because
okay.
I think Warren's left you guys. You guys are all resting around here too. I would say this counts as a short rest for you guys. But Warren wandered back into the maze on his own accord.
But I have a piece of blue thing, so I figure like
Did he?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let me see this.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like I
help you.
found a crossroads. Like I found an alternative path, but I don't remember which way I came from.
So wait, Josh, did you answer the question of whether we're gonna teleport to go find
I
our
did.
sleeping friends, or whether we have to
I think I
navigate the maze?
did. Maybe it was on mute or something. I don't know. I said though that yeah, it would basically be a teleport, but you would have to roll a survival for me here.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah.
So does Sasha have to roll a survival?
Oh no.
Yeah, yes, Sasha would have to roll a survival as well.
Wait, is everyone rolling survival?
Only the people
Or
that
just
are
the
going
ones
back.
who are going back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all I heard you talk about was the gate to asking the bugbear about the gate to hell. But I'm glad we don't have to blindly walk
What
through
if-
the maze.
Is Ein still here?
You guys
Yeah.
have not left, as far as I know. Yeah.
So is there only a door to hell, or is there a door to somewhere else as well?
Where's the trees with all the holidays on them?
Along that,
That would be cool.
line of thinking, Ines, you recall visiting a druid in a forest to convene with a tree that actually set you on your path.
All right.
And
well-
after going into this gateway of a tree of sorts, you teleported into hell and kind of just started, "Oi, which way to the Shadow Realm here?" And
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
so he was looking for the Shadow Realm?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my god.
And he's in the Shadow Realm? They're in the Shadow Realm?
As far as I know.
Are you sure? You don't want to rethink which god you're looking for here?
Nope, only got the two. Can at
You
least
know
find
there's
one of
others
them.
out there, right? Like, you have choices.
No,
There's
no,
choices out
there's
there.
just
King of
two.
gods, but thank you for choosing us.
Right? Yes,
Like an airline, Jesus Christ. I'm back at that like little nook I found earlier. Can I see anything else with my newfound vision? With the little like stone thing?
you see that where it was on the floor, is actually two sides of stone wall, and it must have been sitting right in the crack between the floor and the wall.
But I don't see anything else.
No, not perceptively, not passively.
I guess with that wording, I should roll a perception. $17?
So you're looking closer, and you're kind of squat down in front of that crack in the side of the wall. And you start feeling around. You can kind of get your hands under the crack in the wall, weirdly.
So it's at like it's like where the wall meets the floor.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And I see a Mame survival, but I did not see an Ain's or a Sasha's, just FYI.
oh, my bad.
I guess I like squat down. Is when you say there's a crack, is it like just like a crack to get like one hand in, or is it run along the whole wall?
You're running your fingers along, and it seems to run the length of this whole little cubby or niche in the wall that you're standing in. On that left
What
side.
is?
I guess I try to like squat down and like lift it like a garage door. If that makes sense.
Roll a strength.
Josh, I don't have.
That's 15.
I don't have survival on Sasha, so I'm just gonna do a wisdom saving throw if that's okay.
Absolutely. Okay, so Ainz, you're kind of bumbling about, but you kind of leaned on Sasha and Mame's past experience of the maze to get you where you were going. Was that... Oh, so that was with the minus. I see it now. You had an 18. So you feel it start to try to kind of give under your pool, but it doesn't budge.
I pull out my crowbar and try again, and hopefully I roll just as high. Oh, so that's 19 with the crowbar?
Oh, damn, nice. And you pry a stone out of the wall, actually, and you see behind it an even deepener, a kind of set of stairs, it looks like, that go down into even deeper, darker darkness below, through the little crack. I'm trying.
I voiced through the torque that I found a hidden staircase.
Get that.
Do I hear any kind of muttering coming out of my bag?
Well, you would also hear it through. Who went with you?
What's that?
Who went with him back to get the group?
So you guys are
Mame.
And Mame. So you would hear it through Mame's, I think.
Yeah.
No, because I thought that stuff only was like to your head. To your head. I didn't think they were like little speakers.
They are kind of like little speakers, so you wouldn't have heard it fully, but you would have heard like the beginnings of it, like the little crackling from Mame's more than you would.
Okay, I'm gonna ask them like, what's the noise coming out of their neck?
Oh, if you'd put your fancy necklace on, you'd know.
Just gonna give them a look, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Once I don't think you guys are like super cold or something. Maybe I don't. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like, forget about it, kind of wave.
And you come up on a sleeping Zolas, Ash, and Bob. After navigating through the pitch black. Oh, yeah, I could also do this. I don't think I can do that. No, I gotta do it individually, but something that helps, we found. Because you're carrying the Silkstone.
Ah. That's where you are. Warren, did you get the Silkstone and then left? Or did you ever see us?
Is Georgie there?
I have no idea.
Come in.
I also turned attemptually.
He definitely had a piece of silkstone.
He did, yeah.
Oh. Sorry. I've used my newfound, I don't know, Josh, if you could see me running around.
A little, but I'm trying. There we go. Aha. I'm just trying to get auras on people too.
Oh, see, did you change my aura?
I didn't, but I'm getting there. I don't know if you can put an aura on yourself too. I don't know if anybody else can. I know I can from my side of things, but looking like it's bogging down the map slowly too. But that's fine. It does look kind of cool when you're walking through the maze with an aura on. Where did you?
It looks really cool.
After I tell them I found a staircase, I say, again through the torque, it's I could use a little bit of help clearing the path, and I say, Flint, remember that dead end we walked into? It's there.
Oh shit, that was forever ago. Is there any of the stones left?
It should be.
You'd only knocked away like a soccer ball size hole, so like one larger stone in the wall, Warren, for your information. Unless you were knocking more away, but that way you had information to answer, Flint.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like the silkstone.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So
Oh.
I could like see to get there.
Oh, you didn't grab one earlier then.
No.
There should have been enough for all of us, plus a couple extras.
Yeah, there were 12 on the ground, and I think a couple picked up 2, but that still left like a few on the ground.
Alright, I'll pick one up then.
I guess I take my crowbar and just start wailing on the false wall.
Strength.
What?
Strength.
Okay. Oh God, 3.
Bounces off.
$13.
You knock off a smaller stone than the first one, but you knock one out, and it doesn't go all the way through, it looks like, either in this case.
God damn it. What I wouldn't give for a sledgehammer. Is Mary over here with me? Or...
Yeah, I was gonna say, sorry, I'm walking around. I was waiting for everyone to get back. I wasn't sure.
So, for Mame Irons, if you roll a strength check to try and, if you're trying to grab everybody, because I would say you could pick up, one of you could easily pick up Zolas and or Ash, maybe both of them, but it would take one of you also to carry Bob. So that's
I'll go for Bob. Just kind of. Well, maybe not.
Are you sure I can't just like pick one up in each arm and like throw them over my shoulder like a sack
yeah,
of
that's what I was
potatoes?
realizing, is that you could probably carry, one of you could probably carry Zolas and Ash at the same time, and then one of you would just have to carry Bob, basically. And the strength check is more or less to see how far you get before you have to stop for a rest, I would guess. Hines, why are you rolling stealth?
Oh, I meant no. Yeah, no, I meant to roll strength. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that's seeing this?
Nope.
That was significantly worse.
What are you seeing?
Oh,
okay, yeah. So that.
Well,
was,
I'm.
That was.
I am seeing something this time.
Yeah. I tried to put it near the map. I was trying to edit it while you guys were doing stuff, but it's not being communicative. I'm gonna have to create a new map. And...
Yeah, you might have to turn off the auras.
What we could see!
Yeah, exactly.
So, while this conversation is happening, I was gonna go and color in the path.
Well, what would you... I mean, as creative as I love the problem solving, but what would you be doing, like, in a actual setting of things to draw with it, too? That's what I would be curious. Like, do you have, like, charcoal? Do you have, like, what implement do you have?
That was my question. I was going to ask if anyone had, like paint or something they could spill to lead the way.
I do not.
I believe someone has some flammable liquid.
I rolled a 6, by the way, on my next hit on the wall.
It also bounces off with a minor dent in a stone.
Since I made my way to Warren, I see what he's done. I'm gonna throw a strength as well to see what I can do.
What are you hitting with? What are you hitting with?
What if?
Oh, you're thinking. I got you.
Yeah.
Mame, you make it back to the rest of your group who are currently in a chamber with Warren and Flint on a wall. If I can get you there. I'm jumping between maps and such.
What if I just shot an Eldritch Blast at it?
When did you... What?
The wall?
Yeah. You've had Eldritch Blast this whole time?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna step out of the little room real quick.
Wait, where did you guys go? I found Mario.
Oh my gosh,
and
there's so
Valmyra.
much drawing on this.
Technically, I was saying that technically we all have the lights, right? So when we really need to draw something, the concept of me drawing something would be to solve the fact that it's bogging down our maps. So we have lights.
I don't know what you mean by bogging down your maps. It seems to be moving just fine for me.
Well, now.
Ow.
Because I stopped trying to edit it. That was part of the problem. Too. Yeah, I couldn't do both, so that's why I had to go to another map. And while you guys are with the auras on and moving around, so I think that was really the problem, because it was creating some feedback loop issues there, basically. What was your strength check then? I didn't see that come through. Eins.
Didn't I? Boink.
Oh yeah.
So what was it?
It wasn't.
Oh man.
I see the 9 there, Flint. That, Wait, you wouldn't be doing a strength for the...
Who did you ask for a strength for? I thought you asked me. I'm sorry.
No worries, that was from Eins,
Ah.
who's carrying
To
Bob.
when that was happening, I rolled a 6 because it was right when after you said about the stealth. Do you need me to make another strength check on top of that?
I didn't see the 6. I still don't see the 6. Is it on there? Or is that just something you said and I missed?
It's right under his stealth.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up on my screen for some reason. Weird. Yeah, because it goes stealth and then Mame. But I believe you. It's not that. So you get right.
That one came through. I mean, you don't have to use it. It's my other one was legitimately a 6.
I think it was just the lagging that we were having going on there for a second. But you make it to a chamber, and Mame and goes ahead, still trudgingly. Ooh, trying to get. There we go. And Sasha stays up ahead from you, though just around a corner you see their aura just disappearing around it as you catch your breath again.
Oh shit. Well, it's not good. I'm gonna attempt to go around the same corner.
The strength check, like I was saying, was just to see how far you made it. And so if you wanted to roll another strength check to see how much further down you made it back to where you're going.
I would use that 18-year-old.
It's a 12.
Otherwise, I'd say you could just... Well, I guess you can't maneuver both of you guys, so that's part of the problem too. So you would just roll an Eldritch, like you would just, cast Eldritch Blast there, Flint.
Okay. Also, I was just reading it because I don't use it that often.
Mm-hmm.
It says at 5th level, it splits into 2 beams.
Right.
Now, is that 1d10 per beam?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait, when did you get that? Why haven't you been using that?
I don't know, I got it for being a blood hunter.
Oh.
I've had it for, like, ever.
Interesting. I didn't realize blood hunters got it. That's where I was, like, a little lost. Interesting. Anyhow.
Well.
Oh, you hit.
There's that. So the 6 would be the damage, huh?
And you blow a hole right exactly where for the first beam, because this is just the first beam. I was waiting for that second one to describe them both at the same time, but you blow a hole straight in the center, right where you're aiming, basically. I don't know how you're casting this either, but that's what happens with that first.
Okay, there's the second one.
And you blow yet another hole just left of that one, kind of giving you enough space that you'd be able to stick your head completely up to the shoulders through.
I want to stick my head through the hole and peek in, see what I see.
Roll a dex save. No, I'm just kidding.
That sounds like a trap.
Crunch! It's okay, my deck's high.
You see visibly a soft, warm, glowing light coming down from the bottom of these stairs that seem to spiral down from this point.
Right. Anybody else want to take a crack at it?
Do we hear you?
I mean, there's...
Where did you go, Mariel? You're just wandering around, aren't you?
I was wandering just to see my new skill of an aura, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if the group got back yet. So technically, Mariel, because I technically gone through the whole maze thing, so I knew what it was. So Mariel was just trying to catch Sarah up.
Oh, and it looks like you were headed back to that room to get a full rest in, probably. Where I was going with it too. So you,
Okay.
from your side of things, probably not have heard it, but
Okay.
because you were like right around the corner from that big glowy stone that you guys busted a piece off of.
Yeah.
Who has the hammer? Mommy has axes, right?
I got axes. It's Mariel.
Yes, Mariel has hammer.
Does anyone have explosive?
Don't you have gunpowder?
I need it for my pistol. We're talking like a little powder horn. That magically only runs out when my ammo runs out.
How thick is the wall? Like, is it
It
Is it, like,
looks from the holes that you've punched through it. It looks a good solid 1.5 feet.
Ike, I believe somebody wants your attention.
Yeah, I missed you.
She's just sitting here next to me, like all grumbly and whining. And I was like, "Whoa, what's wrong?" And I turned, and she just ran to the doorway of the bedroom.
well, maybe Mommy
She
could
not
hit it
paying
with her
attention to
axe
you.
and do more damage than I can do with this stupid crowbar.
Mame is standing behind you and can hear you, not too far
Yeah.
from you anyways, in the chamber. I didn't know if you wanted to
And
keep
I,
moving, but...
I also have 2 metal spider legs. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Or someone else can use the crowbar since I'm down on strength at the moment.
So where's this thing we're hacking at?
Right around here. I don't know what exact wall it's on.
What are you
It's here in
hacking
the
at it for?
darkness.
There's something behind it. It's like a false wall.
Yeah, but what is it?
It looks like a staircase.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. Where am I hacking?
The wall I'm facing.
So here?
Yeah.
And as
Can't
you
move.
approach it, there's some holes and chunks missing.
Okay. What's the strength?
Mm-hmm. And let me know what you're hitting with, basically.
Yeah. We're gonna try an unarmed strike to begin with. I'm just gonna punch the wall.
Ouch.
I could headbutt it too, I guess, but we'll start punch.
Falcon punch.
Okay, a full-on punch.
Because I'm trying to. Barbarian's very competitive. I'm trying to show Warren how weak he is just by punching it.
So you hit just below where Flint had actually busted a hole in it, and you are able to punch in a fist-sized boulder on the other side off of it. Like, but now you couldn't fit through the hole, but you can stick your head through it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my blue rock through and see if I can see what's on the other side.
You see it illuminating what looks like a staircase.
Oh shit, it is a staircase. Look at that.
A staircase.
Does it go up or down?
Both. It is spiraling.
Out of control.
Like the darkness.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at the group and be like, there's a staircase. We wanna go finish knocking down this wall and investigate.
Yes.
Okay.
Just go full banana sandwich and just windmill punch that shit open.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to headbutt it. And then kick it. So I'm gonna roll 2. To try to get, because I punched it, right? And that like gave me a hole in the middle. So I'm gonna headbutt it to try to get a hole towards the top. I'm gonna kick it.
So in other words,
like-
you're gonna throw a temper tantrum on it.
Yeah. And release some energy.
I need a reenactment of that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna headbutt it. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna kick it like a horse kick.
Oh, I meant from you.
I'm gonna give it.
Like.
Oh.
But it looks like
I'm
your
gonna give it one
camera's not
more.
on right now, so that's all right. I was just
Yeah.
being a shit.
Did we lose someone?
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded, and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas Otherwise, listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.